happy.
Sit down and relax. I am in a very relaxed mood. I just wanted to teach because I want to complete this series before I leave. And my idea is that I have three things in my life which are very important to me. One, I believe God is not a foreign element. God is not a foreign element, whereas we are Judo-Christian society and we have to honestly believe that we are born in sin. And I'm not doubtful about it. You can be born in sin, God bless you, thank you very much, and go to hell. I mean, I don't believe that we are born in sin, and I don't believe we even commit a sin. I am not a religious man in the sense in which you are. You just want to believe and hang on to God and do nothing. I have a science about it. I believe that God is perfect, which you believe, and I believe God has created. A perfect cannot create imperfect. It's a law which you have to believe. Is a science, action has a reaction equal and opposite. Is a Newton's third law. Is a law of Avagon, come and go. Is a law of life. Action has reaction equal and opposite. Polarity has a reality in the base of all infinity. Finite is a part of infinity and merger is possible when reality becomes pure in clarity. Simple law, and there's no nonsense about it. Now, we religious people are either liars, or we are totally thugs, or we are thieves. I tell you why we are thugs and thieves. We need money from you. Let me put it straight. And we have to do this halalullah, gula gula thing so that you can give us money and be afraid. So it is nothing but, in the terms of psychology, a fear complex which has been injected in the mind of human beings who are the byproduct of God, that they are idiots and they should pay the money to a holy man, a church, or a good man or a bad man. What is the wrong? Pay money to a counselor, psychologist. Will psychologist clean your mind? No. What happens? You lie down at a table, you start talking, he says, yeah, what, yeah, no, yeah. 45 minutes you are out. $125. And it's a fashion to have a psychiatrist and psychologist. I'm not against, excuse me, there are some of you professionally doing the job. But people need somebody to talk to, a person to let their air out. What is a sex? Let your juices out. What's your relative romance? Let your mental hope out. Look at the other side of everything what you do. You will be finding one thing, you are yourself stupid because you do not have grip on yourself. That's all it is. There's no relative to anybody and there's no enemy to anybody. God is not missing. On one hand you say God is almighty, omnipresent, everywhere. And then you put him a God in a corner and you say, here he is. It doesn't work. Your mind has been polluted. You have been subjected and exploited in the name of religion. I'm very clear about it. Religion has always stupidly compromised. Now, how can I build a church, tell me, until you won't give the money? And how I can get the money until I tell you, you are going to lie in hell, and devil is going to come through, and Lucifer and Christopher are going to be with a stick on you if you don't give. So some trick I have to play to get money out of you. Every priest cannot teach a yoga class, put it straight. And they don't ask you to pay on the door, come in. I mean, this is straight business. time is money. You come here for 1 hour, we charge $10. I can charge $250, the same thing. It doesn't matter. I used to teach for $35, 5 days, when people used to take $350. My mind is my mind. My working is my working. Nobody can tell me what to do. I'm sovereign within my own right. I do what I do. I'm independent. Because basically I believe that you have the right, number one, to be a human. And I know the spelling of it. Human being. Hu means light, aura, halo. Man means the mind, being means the now. Number one, you have the birthright to be happy. And I don't want to counsel you, I have to give you one simple thing. You are not happy because you are competing and comparative with something on which you have no control. You have no control on infinity. Don't be monkeys, don't jump around, don't act like a baboon. You have no control on infinity. And if you have no control on infinity, don't try to control infinity. Flow with it, you can reach anywhere. Fight with it, you will be unhappy. There's nothing to it. Happiness is your birthright. It cannot be taken away from you, but it doesn't matter what you want. And you are made in God. You didn't design your eyes, you didn't design your nose, you didn't design your legs, you didn't design anything. The only problem which you are messing up is that you do not develop your mental caliber. You develop your physical caliber. That is the only wrong for which we are suffering. Whole thing is based on your mental caliber. You go and brush your hair this way and that way, do permanent, groom it, cut it, make it long, do the whole thing. You wear white, yellow, pink, green, you want to be powdered, put rose, lipstick, God knows how many things you do. Is that going to cover your stupid mind which has never been developed? Question is simple. Is there a price for insanity? When you flip, I was talking to somebody on the telephone, I said, the problem is very simple. You are FIP. He said, what is that? I said, don't you know? You don't know? It's a psychological term. Don't you know what is a FIP? I don't know. It is called false identity projection. And then false long identity projection, that's called flip. Then split. You take the word, and they all mean something. Then they call it split personality. Then they call it neurotic, psychotic, and erotic, and go on. Hands are the same, eyes are the same, nose are the same, body is the same. One is a thief, one is a saint. Whole game is the religion has come down to compromise, and I didn't learn that before. When I was working for the peace, I'll go in every town, I'll have a seminar, finish at 5 o'clock, invite every religion dimension to come and have a cup of tea. In the hotel room where I was teach, every priest will come, will talk, sit down, have a cup of tea, I'll thank them, they thank. There was no purpose. Purpose was to give a peace a chance, and they are spiritual people, so we'll sit there hand to hand and we'll pray for a minute, and that's all it was. I was not doing anything more than that. They sometimes discuss. They started saying one word again and again and again. What about the tariff? What about the tariff? What about the tariff? I didn't understand what this tariff they are crying about. Well, shepherd has to keep his sheep. I say, so that you can take his wool. That's all it is. I say, you have wool on your eyes. You're no priest, you're butchers. How, what about that? What about God made a man, he become a Sikh or a Christian or a Jew, or he doesn't become, he's orthodox, no orthodox. Question is, very one's question, is he happy? That's my question. My question is not, you are beautiful, you are ugly, you are tall, you are short, you are long. Are you happy? If you are happy, you are wonderful. If you are not happy, you are worthless. Unhappiness will create tragedy through one way or the other to everybody. If there is anything sin or anything evil, it's unhappiness. You spread it, you chew it, you cook it, you manufacture it, you share it, you create it, you give it to each other like an infectious disease. I don't think syphilis, gonorrhea, herpes, AIDS or anything is so dangerous. I think there's what they call is touch of unhappiness. Fact is, do you make any impression that you are the light of God? No. You are depressed all the time. This is what you do. Now who the hell wants you? Then it's a catch-22. Nobody wants me, nobody loves me, everybody leaves me. Is it human? Are you human? You are very simple, beautified gorillas. That's what you are. You're not human. Human has an elevation. A mountain which is not high enough, it's not called mountain. You call it a hill. Mountain is a mountain. And when a mountain is constant and consistent, it's called a range. You are just moles. You try to pretend you have exaggerated personal projection of your personality, which you cannot control, you cannot deliver, and you cannot feel it. You have become so insensitive to your own mental capacity. Forgive me. You have no sensitivity. You have so stupid sense of personality that when you talk to two persons, you cannot put your personality in other person's shoes. You have absolutely no idea to compute or feel what other point of view is, what other person feels, what other person is going through. You want what you want. If you want what you want, you have no connection to be social. And man is a social animal. Therefore, you have no mutuality. There's nothing mutual in you. Therefore, there's nothing real in you. Your biggest weapon is kindness and compassion. That requires intelligence and courage. That requires flexibility and intuition. There are things in this life which makes us human. What is the difference? A man came, he was poor, he was not rich, but he had a reach. Look at Jesus Christ. Let's talk. This is a Judeo-Christian society. Let's not talk anything Oriental. But Moses had to his credit 6 hands, 19 legs. He did his whole life. But he had a reach to the heart of people. He led people from slavery to independence. He took 40 years, which land can be traveled simply on foot in 2.5 years. Because he wanted them to make a strong nation. He gave them what they need. They gave him the honor, the glory. They call him the Messiah. Hazrat Abraham, the father of this Judeo-Christian society, what he had, he was a man of honor, man of truth, and man of word. He was the head of a tribe, no big deal. But he did what he said, and what he said was always truthful, and for that he was in trouble all the time. Hazrat Ibrahim's life was nothing but a trouble for day one. He married, he couldn't have a child with this, and then she told Mary this, and there was a jealousy between the two, and they hit each other face every day, and there was a quarrel, but he was who he was. Follow his life. Follow Jesus Christ's life. He told, don't throw a stone if you have not sinned, and they said, well, you are saving a prostitute. And he said, yes, I am. He stood up to the crowd. He was a very good Jew boy who was a rabbi, and finally everybody told him he doesn't exist. They let a thief who attacked a Roman soldier, for which the punishment is death, let go in comparative to that which is Jesus Christ, Son of God, who sits on the right side. And it was openly voted. Today, 2 billion people think he's God. It is not what is in us. Our sentiments, our feelings, our psychology, our projection, our faith, our thoughts do not, our sex, our makeups, they all cannot make up for our inner happiness. And if the glass is empty, who can quench the thirst? If you are not over happy, you cannot share anything. You will just play the game. Happiness is a byproduct of totality of life, which has to be shared compassionately and kindly with all. Some cups of life are empty, they have to be filled. And you must have to fill them. To begin with, you must have to have it. You think I don't have a problem? I'm the most easy target of every idiot. But I am the strongest target to return the fire. I'm a missionary. I'm a happy man. I can act with you, with your sorrows, with your pain, with your depression. I will be one step ahead of you. But I'll poke you, provoke you, confront you, but I shall elevate you. Resurrection is the law of life. You all have to do. And we all have to rise like a phoenix from the ashes. We all. You call yourself religious people. I ask you a question. I don't believe it. You ask me why not. If you believe, even believe, forget about love. Love is a very powerful thing. If you really believe in God, God is infinite. Why you are worrying? Why you are freaking out? Why you are depressed? एक भी ना दे, 10 भी हर ले, तो मूड़ा काहू क्या करे? जिस ठाकर से नाही चारा, तिसको करो सदा नमस्कारा. These are the words of Nanak. If God takes away the one thing from you and doesn't give, and you have nothing to deal with the 10 you already have got, what you can do, foolish? The first commandment I give you, God is God. Believe it or not. Number 2, He makes, organizes and delivers everything. These are His words, G-O-D, God. He generates, He organizes, He destroys or delivers. Number 3, you all live on credit. Breath of life. Your life starts with breath of life, it ends with breath of life. And that breath of life comes from God Himself. You have no control on it. On what you don't have control, you have no right to boast. And most of you boast so much that you are absolutely foggy and unrealistic. You got to accept everything, good, bad, better, best, rotten, or impossible, or the property of God. Don't you see on some chain links they say property of US federal government, trespass not allowed. Have you read that? On the roadside you find those simple wires and there is a simple plaque. You should put that plaque before your eyes. You should put that plaque on your ears. You should put that plaque on your mouth. Everything is the federal property of Almighty God. We are not supposed to trespass anybody's sacredness. You call yourself religious, I don't believe you. Because God is sacred. And there's no secret about it. And everything which He has created is sacred. You don't believe it. First thing is to start calling on yourself to believe everything is sacred. Now you will tell me, is mosquito sacred? Yes. Mosquitoes sacred to frog. If they are not there, frogs can live. You know how many mosquitoes a day they eat? It is their gourmet meal. It may have malaria for you, but for a frog it is a gourmet meal. He loves it. And more they are, better they are. Have you asked frog? You ask frog, do you love mosquitoes? He say, are you crazy? That's my best meal. Everything in this whole world is interdependent, interrelated. Entire magnetic field create interrelated psyche. The whole universe is nothing but the harmony of a sound current. And you are all worried? You know two things, hurry and worry. You have today's sorrow and you have a fear of tomorrow. You do not feel the presence of God. You did not feel it yesterday, you do not feel it today, you don't have a hope tomorrow. If you give your tomorrow in the hand one who created you, you shall have no sorrow. You don't have to come to a spiritual teacher. He may cheat you, misguide you, he may be a fake. You don't have any claim to that. Just become your own student. Ask yourself a question. Do I believe in the totality, reality, in the infinity of God or not? Answer it yes and no. If your answer is no, thank you very much. You have solved the problem, because you will be miserable forever. If you say yes, admittedly act for it. If not, you will be the biggest hypocrite. Question is simple. Is there a God? Answer is no. Is there a God? Answer is yes. If it is no, why not? Because we do not act on that infinity. If the answer is yes, because there is a force which is cause of all causes, which is reality of all realities, which is infinity of all defined object and projections and self. Nobody can dispute it. Why there are 7 plates to the planet Earth? Why they move? why the construction of the planet Earth and its space is the way it is, and why that of the Mars is not the way it is. You don't have any answer. Right before you, this human eyes, things are beyond you. No, that's not true. You don't believe there's anything beyond you. You spend $2 billion, you landed on the moon, you think you are moon return now. Why don't you go on the moon and start shoe factory there? I mean, that'll work out. You are a visitor, you are a trapper, you are explorer. Actually speaking a reality, you are just a guest who is a very obnoxious. That's all you are. You are a guest on planet Earth, extremely you are obnoxious, absolutely insecure, and totally neurotic, and you are absolutely a very good actor. We all act there is a God, but when it suits us. And God is not when it doesn't suit us. It is our that inflexibility and insensitivity to the very factual reality, God is God. Did I give you a good sermon? You like it? Can somebody volunteer to tell me what you make of this, what I have said? It needs courage, it needs guts, and need you to speak. I'll definitely ask you to participate. What do you make out of it, what I have said? I know you are late, you can hide under, I see. I'm very sharp. What do you make of it? Come on, participate. Yeah?
You have challenged me to go out and try to act in a way that there, I believe, more than there is not, and act on that so that it's clear.
I have just challenged you or requested you that in the worst and the best, see nothing but God. The proof for your intelligence is, see the worst and see the best and don't freak out. Neither get tempted by the best, nor be afraid by the worst. That's what it is. Don't give up hope. Because you are here, not to be afraid of. Few days ago I was talking to somebody. He said, my wife has divorced me. I don't know why. I said, very simple reason. Mental development is not at the same frequency and being co-current. There shall be divorce. It's a science. She's not happy, I'm not happy. I said, between two of you, the reversal of the life current has never been checked. Both cars are out of tune, so you are just both creating a noise. What is happiness? If the flow of the breath of life and the current of the life is strong enough, it can carry you through all unhappiness, all adversity, all challenges, you will swim. Your current is strong, and your voltage is all right, and your filament is all right, and your vacuum is okay, and your cover is fine. You will be brightest bulb in the world. One thing missing, you are out. If the outer casing blow up, you will be just a smoke. If filament gives in, there's no current to pass through, no brightness can come. If vacuum leaks out, you will be just a heater, not a bulb. There are things required to be a human, and to be a human you require a clear mind. If the mind is not foggy, it is clear, it can see the soul and take the God's light through that mind and project through 81 chambers and process it. At 9 trillion frequency of root square m, you are a human. It's a simple flow of mind. House is all right, that's the body. The working force in it is the mind. Are you in touch with your mind? Do you control your mind? Do you know mind? These are 3 questions. That's why I started this series, Touch of Mind. I want you to touch your mind tonight. I'm a very practical teacher. I don't play gimmicks, and I am not convinced that you are my student or not. I am very free. I have initiated none of you. I don't initiate, therefore I don't claim, therefore I cannot be blamed. Why I teach? I'm teacher, and I teach because somebody touched me and taught me. It made me very happy. Therefore, I have the right to share that happiness in His name. That's all to it. I have no relative, I have no friend, I have no enemy, and I have no vengeance. And in lieu of all, God gives me something which is very beautiful to me, and I call it intuition. But I don't create miracles. But I see His miracles and I enjoy it. He, she, and it, whatever it is. Purpose of life is classified purpose. Life is a very tasteful thing. Life is a very enjoyable thing. Life is a very complete thing. Life is so infinite because it is part of that infinity called God. Purpose of you to recognize who you are. You are God. An artist is an artist. The art represents the artist. Is that true or wrong? Deny it if you can. You are the art and God is the artist. You are the finite and God is the infinity. God is the source and you are recourse to represent that source. Religion is a science of reality and art of happiness. Somebody from Mexico sent me a reta. Reta? Reta is a little thing, little ball, which has a black seed in it, which is very hard. But that reta, if you crush it and powder it, it is used to be a soap. It is God original soap. In India, all fine clothes are never cleaned by man-made soap. They take the retas, crush them, make the powder, boil it, make the juice of it, they clean it, everything is perfect. But reta is bitter. It's the most bitter thing in the world. Today I got a prasad with blessing. Couple retas came. I was not sure how somebody from Mexico can get them and send it. There's a Retha Sahib Gurudwara. It's a temple of Guru Nanak. It's called Retha Sahib. There's a tree of Retha. On one side Guru Nanak sat, and that side all the Rethas are sweet, other side all are bitter. Now it's not going to be believed. So I thought somebody might have cheated. So I got one Retha, and I just very sparingly, because it is a prasad, even it is bitter, I didn't want to have the whole mouth bitter, but I wanted to take the blessing. Before coming to the class, I ate. It was sweet like a candy. I have 5, 6 of them, I'm not going to give it to you. But I ate one. And Naranjan is here. I gave her little. She said, no, there's something in it. Then I told her the story. I said, eat it. Was it sweet? Yeah. It was. But if you happen to take a original Retha and you crush it in your teeth and your tongue by mistake touches it, forget it. Whole day. It's not chili bitter. It is bitter. It stays with you for a day, 2, 3. It's like a skunk, you know. Once it sprays on you, you stick for a few days with it. And that's how bitter it is. And it's a tree. It is a fruit on that tree, and it's bitter. But there is a one Retha in this world. And there's a Gurudwara, there's a temple about it, where Guru Nanak sat and took shelter. He slept there, he napped there, as a human feeling. Half of that tree on that side bears all Retha which are sweet. Half of that tree bears all Retha which are deadly bitter. You call it a miracle? No. I call it a scientific fact. When the pure psyche touches the bitterness, it makes it sweet. When a wise man touches a fool, it makes him happy, wise. When a totally, complete, comfortable, happy man touches the unhappy man, he brings happiness. Life is a sharing. We share our sorrows and we share our happiness. And if somebody is in a sorrow and we pour our happiness into that person, we make him happy. For that, we need clarity of the mind. We need the strength of the soul. We need enlargement of our point of view. We need tolerance. We need courage. We need everything. All the things. In small things lies all the things. Spell word small, S-M-A-L-L. Take the S-M on the side, it's all. In every small effort, there is all the effort. If you put all the effort in every small effort, you will be a saint. You don't need a degree. Why we should be saint? No, I'm asking a question. It's the most selfish enactment and desire. Why? Once you become a saint, the totality works for you. Reality serves you. Infinity is around you. If you are not, you sweat, you hassle. Tehel mehel tanko mile jampay sant karpal. When you bless somebody as a saint, they will have all the befitment of happiness in their life. It's a wonderful way to be. And what is this saint? Who sees all, big and small, as part of the all. Who feels all, big and small, as part of the all. Who speaks small as a part of the all, big and small. For him, day and night is all right. In yoga we say, pair of the opposite does not affect. in their act. If I act, I don't have to act happily or unhappily. Then what should be my act? What should be my direction? What should be my philosophy? What should be my religion? My religion will be to do everything which I have to do to make another person elevated. When you relate one commandment, now let us come to the New Testament. When you relate, elevate. Otherwise, neither you know relationship, nor there is a relationship, nor is meant to be, and is all fake. It will bring you nothing but sorrow. Our mind is our precious self. Let us touch it tonight. They say this pinky is the antenna of Mercury. Mercury is the god of communication. Is that true? Isn't Mercury is the smallest planet? It's like a little ball, isn't it true? So is pinky, is always small. Right? Now, this is your id, ego. Touch with your pinky. And watch me. No, not two hands, one right hand. If you are left-hander, then your left hand. And just move it clockwise. Don't do anything else. Don't meditate, don't do anything, think anything negative, positive. What do you want to do? Just move. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Just run circularly. The touch of your... Do it fast. We have a cake. It's a birthday and you are going to be happy. Today is a good day to work. Come on, hurry up. On 60-degree angle from your armpit, where all three nervous systems meet, touch your pinky and your id and move in an absolutely clear circle. Try to create a zero. And think whatever you want to think, look wherever you want to look, pretend what to be, but see that is only one hand. And keep going. Faster and fast. 60-degree angle must not be less than 60 degrees. I am not saying from my set. This is what they say in scripture. It is not John Fonda's workshop. It is a simple scientific workout class. And I want you to work it out. I want you to create a simple like this, you know, this is it. And at 60 degree like this, and then you go on. And then look this way, that way, that way. But keep on doing here. And it should be in a circle, whatever. If you were big, then keep big. If you're small, keep small. And fast. Watch out what it does to you. Because after a few minutes I'm going to tell you the other subject on it, you will be surprised you can't do it. When mind goes berserk, when it is smooth, Faster, 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 faster. As fast it will be, best result will be. Please. Let's see how it works. The birthday present today. Wow. When you are duck-minded. When you are very angry. When you are released. And we are real. I don't mind if you don't want to do it, but you are cheating. I will request you, if you are not doing it, do it now and think negative. Please. I told you, I will ask you something you can do. I want you to think very negative, please. Well, it is a part of priceless therapy. Don't fool around it. Just think negative. Do what I say. Think anything negative you can. Come on. Don't stop moving it and think negative, not positive. No positive thought. Just think very negative. Keep moving. Get angry. Be abusive. Whatever you want to do. Don't waste. You have just 3 more minutes to go for that. 2 more minutes. Hurry up, don't waste time. Please experiment it. It is better than drunk driving. Come on. Aha, do it. One minute. Come on, you are coming to the end of the experiment. Hurry up. You will be served with a piece of cake. Seconds. Do it fast, do it hard. $15. Harder, harder. 5 seconds. Take the hand, put at your heart center, please. Close your eyes. Breathe deep, long in. Concentrate. Concentrate. Hand and your chest or breast, whatever the case is, should become one. Please concentrate. It will result in a great experience if you please do that. Just obey now and protest later. Let the body heal, let the mind become clear, let the subconscious storage of garbage get burnt. Come on. Concentrate. This is the time to close eyes, go inward. Go in your depth, and beyond your depth, go deeper in your depth. Whatever that's English mean to you, moment this tape starts, we have 11 minutes from that to really serve us. Really serve us. Hug your hand with your bosom strongly. Put both hands now and strongly hug your bosom.
Why
will take away the bugs. We need a strong hug, not the way you are trying to. And a half, you will reaching the stage of triumph, or you call it you are having victory on yourself. If your hug is strong, it will happen. Increase the force of the hand against your chest. Always saying God is true and God is great and God's identity is true. That's all we are saying. Touch of your hand and your bosom. Feel no pain and no pleasure. Disregard the opposites. Feel not happy, not unhappy. Disregard the opposites. Neither you are good nor bad, nor you are real nor not real, neither you are high nor low, neither you are black nor you are white. It is all image. You are, you are. Resurrect. Resurrect. 3 minutes to concentrate your mind and ask the mind to hypnotically resurrect you as you are. Resurrect, elevate to infinity. Come on, roll your neck and run to infinity. Go ahead, do whatever you have to do. Resurrect like a phoenix out of the ashes. Rise. Rise from the dead. Be direct, resurrect. Resurrect, elevate. Touch the infinity. Be direct, resurrect. Resurrect, elevate. Touch the infinity. Mentally touch the infinity. Go beyond you can go. I am the heaven, I am the hell, I am the sound in the very bell. Inhale deep and hold. Hold deep breath. And now circulate the energy of that breath to every molecule and atom of your being. That is your breath of life. Use breath of life for you. Let it go. Inhale deep. Hold it and circulate it. Let it go. Inhale and hold it. Circulate it. Let it go. Inhale and hold it. Circulate it. Let it go. Inhale and hold it. Circulate it. Let it go. Inhale and hold it. Circulate it. Let it go. Relax. Quickly, may the long time sun shine upon you, all lobes around you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Cake be served, class is over, matter ends. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Saraswati Saraswati. Happy birthday to you.
And there is something special about him. You know, see this yoga center and this bookstore outside and many, many other things. He does it very humbly and creatively. And the only fact is that he believes in it. That's the only problem I've got. Nope. Something to do. Just relax and talk to each other. Communicate.
Making a book. साध संगत वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। मन बड़ा प्रसन्न होया है, आप सारे सतगुरु दी पावन बारगाह विच जुड़े हो। वाहिगुरु डिठे सबे थाम, डिठे सबे थाम, नहीं तो तुझे नहीं तो तुझे डिठे सबे थाम, डिठे सबे थाम, बदों पुरख बेदाते, बदों पुरख बेदाते, ता तू सोया डिठे सबे थाम, डिठे सबे डिठे सबे थाम, वसदी सगने अपार, अनूप रामदास पुर, हर खां नानक कसमल जाय, जाय 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 कसमल जाय,
Are you there? Hello? For your information, in 4 more minutes class will be officially over. We want to make you sit down here, talk to each other. Just to relax yourself and be with the planet Earth. And after that you can pick up your shoes and your coats and you can leave. While talking. Oh, Suram, where your sweetheart? Oh, that's it?
कसमल जाय, कसमल जाय, नाय रामदास सार, नाय रामदास सार, डिठे सबे थाम, डिठे सबे थाम, डिठे सब थाम। साध संगत बहुत वड्डी खुशी है, पता लगा है कि बच्चे का जन्मदिन भी अज मनाया जा रहा है। भाई साहब ने आशीष का शब्द पढ़िया, शब्द जो मैं बख्शिश की थी मालिक ने, उन्हां विचों सारे शब्द तो पढ़न नहीं होणगे क्योंकि समय का भी लिहाज रखना है। तो अखीर विच एक खुशी का शब्द भी पढ़ांगा, तो आओ सुनो प्यार नाल। हम चाकर गोविंद के, हम चाकर गोविंद के, ठाकुर मेरा पारा, ठाकुर मेरा पारा। हम चाकर गोविंद के, हम चाकर गोविंद के, करन कुरान सगल बिद, सो सतगुरु हमारा। हम चाकर गोविंद के, हम चाकर गोविंद के, ठाकुर मेरा पारा, ठाकुर मेरा पारा। हम चाकर गोविंद के, हम चाकर गोविंद के, जाका ठाकुर तू ही प्रभु ताके वड भागा। ओ जा जाका 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 हे जाका 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 ठाकुर तू ही प्रभु ताके वड भागा। ओ सुएला सद सुखी, ओ सुएला सद सुखी, सब परम भागा। हम चाकर गोविंद के, हम चाकर गोविंद के, ठाकुर मेरा पारा, ठाकुर मेरा पारा। हम चाकर गोविंद के, हम चाकर गोविंद। दूजा नाही और को ताका पो करिए, दूजा ना दूजा 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 नाही और को ताका पो करिए। गुरसेवा मैल पाए, गुरसेवा मैल पाए, जगदुतर तरिए। हम चाकर गोविंद के, हम चाकर गोविंद के, ठाकुर मेरा पारा, ठाकुर मेरा पारा। हम चाकर गोविंद के, ठाकुर मेरा पारा,
ठाकुर मेरा पारा,
ठाकुर मेरा पारा, ठाकुर मेरा
पारा,
ठाकुर मेरा पारा,
ठाकुर मेरा पारा।
हम चाकर गोविंद के, हम चाकर गोविंद के। दृष्ट तेरी सुख पाए, मन माहे निदान।
ओ सुख पाए, सुख पाए।
दृष्ट तेरी सुख पाइए, लख खुशियां पातशाहियां जे सतगुर नदर करे। निमक एक हर नाम दे, मेरा मन तन शीतल होए। जिसको पूरब लिखिया तिना सतगुर चरण गए। दृष्ट तेरी सुख पाइए, अम्यों दृष्ट शुभ करे, हरे अग पाप सकल मल। काम क्रोध अर लोभ मोह वस करे सदै बल। सदा सुख मन वसै, दुख संसारे खोवे। नानक नदरी नदर निहाल, ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੀ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਨਾਲ ਤੱਕ ਲਵੇ, ਰਹਿਮਤਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਝੋਲੀਆਂ ਭਰ ਦਿੰਦਾ। सदा सुख मन वसै, दुख संसारे खोवे। गुर नव निध दरियाओ, जन्म हम कालक धोवे। सो कोटल गुरु सेविए, ऐनस सहज सुभाए। दर्शन परसिए गुरु के, जन्म मरण दुख जाए। दृष्ट तेरी सुख पाए, मन मांगे निदाना। जाको तुम कृपाल भय, जाको तुम कृपाल भय। सेवक से परवाना, हम चाकर गोविंद के, हम चाकर
गोविंद के।
ठाकुर मेरा पारा, ठाकुर मेरा पारा।
हम चाकर गोविंद के।